Hey everyone, this is Everything Playa Del Carmen, and in this video we're going to show you around to different apartments and go apartment hunting to show you what apartments are like here in Playa Del Carmen and give you tons of tips about the market here and contracts and everything else. So let's get started and show you around to some really cool apartments and get to know Playa del Carmen. This is Laura. She might look familiar to you because she was also in a rental video which we interviewed her and her business partner, which if you have time, check out that video. It's not the most exciting, but there was so much good information in there, we didn't want to cut it. So she's a rental agent. She's going to show us around to some apartments today. And all disclosure, we've been friends for like 8 years, but she's not on our website because she's a friend. She's on our website because she gives really good service. And if you notice on our website, we don't sell real estate, we don't rent apartments, we don't do tours, but we refer people to really good services here in Playa del Carmen. So we have confidence that she will take really good care of people, our readers, our viewers, and that's why we want to have her on. Now this apartment here is in Playacar, which is on the south end of Playa. It's a private gated community. It's in 2 phases. This is the second phase, which is the bigger. There's a big golf course. As far as services here in Playacar, what are some things that people can just walk to?
Yeah, there is restaurants, there are coffee shops, there are also laundries.
Yeah, so there's enough services you can walk around to, and you're on the backside of Playacar. So you're right, as you walk out, you're right close to Centro Maya, and there's the huge new flagship Evolve Gym, which is the best gym in all of Playa. So there's a lot of services that are close. Yes. Of course, if you do rent here, you might want a car, or you might want a car for a short period of time, or just a scooter to get around.
Yeah, or very easy, just rent a bike or buy a bike. Also, you can enjoy this beautiful gated community, which is surrounded with a lot of nature, a lot of green.
Yeah, that's a good thing about this neighborhood.
Exactly.
It's different than the downtown. So if you do want a neighborhood that's a little more relaxed, a little more away from the tourist, Playacar is a great neighborhood. And you have other apartments here in Playacar as well that you represent?
Yes, we have.
So there's a range of things.
Yeah, it's a range. Yeah, you can contact us with your requirements and we can help you to find the perfect fit for you.
So in this apartment, what features does this apartment have?
This is a 1-bedroom loft. It comes with a fully equipped kitchen and also has a queen size bed. And
full bathroom downstairs, big closet.
Big closets, and yes.
And the best part is the exterior, the amenities, the pool here, because if I was living here, I would probably never leave here because the pool is so gorgeous. And that's a great thing because everybody wants beachfront sometimes, but when you actually live here, you don't actually go to the beach that much.
Exactly.
You want to stay at your place, and this place is so gorgeous, and that's why it is so popular to rent here. We actually were filming here for a real estate video, and this building sold out so fast that the same developer had another project and people were putting deposits down to get on a waiting list to buy. And that's just because these are really rentable and people like living in this area. So that's a good sign.
Yes, let's go to see it.
This property has some of the nicest amenities of any condo in Playa, a full gym and 2 rooftop pools as well as the other pool.
All right, tell us about this beautiful apartment here that you can rent.
Okay, this is a 2-bedroom, 2 bathrooms. It has a king-size bed in the master bedroom with ocean view, and also in the second bedroom you can have 2 queen-size beds, and also it's a full equipped kitchen and has a huge terrace where you can enjoy your coffee every morning or every sunset. So just in front of the beach, and just be very comfortable in this area because you can see it's very has a lot of space and a lot of lights, and it's beautiful.
And then in the building itself, you have the game room, you have a co-working space.
Exactly. You have the rooftop, and you have sauna, you have gym, you have everything. I mean, you don't have to go out to do things. You can do it all here in your place and enjoy all the beautiful amenities in this luxury condo.
I always say if you have a nice inn, you don't have to go out that much. And of course, if you're coming here for a short-term rental, you probably have done a lot of the tours and things, and you just want to enjoy this great view. And this condo definitely does that. Of course, this is not the cheapest condo to rent, and that's something we want to talk about is prices in Playa del Carmen, because a lot of people are saying, wow, the prices for apartments has really gone up. But what are some of the factors that go into the prices for apartments and rentals?
The main factor is location. So we are a very good location. We are just 1 block from the beach. And also the amenities, you have to consider how many amenities and the quality of this. If you have a rooftop with a beautiful ocean view, and if you have a full equipped gym.
And then in general, prices have seemingly gone up. One is the exchange rate, because for the past year, the peso was very strong. So people were really noticing that it was more expensive to come here. It has leveled out about 20 to the US dollar now, which is comfortable for most people. So that's one reason prices have gone up. Also, you see a lot of nicer developments, and there's more services and buildings. When Playa first started, it was just basic concrete places that were a couple stories. And now you have rooftop pools and huge balconies and air conditioning and everything else. And then also fees with Airbnb and other booking sites have really gone up. So people just pass those on to you. So that's another reason why fees have gone up for renting. And then also demand. There's a lot of people from Mexico, from South America, from Canada, US, and Europe that all come to Playa del Carmen. Because even in Mexico, there's not a lot of beach destinations that have the services that Playa has. You have Baja California, Vallarta, but there's a lot of coastline where there's just nothing.
Exactly.
So I describe it as a funnel, that there's a lot of demand that comes in, and people love Playa because you don't need a car. You know, if you're coming here for a short term, it's really expensive to rent a car for a long term, but you might want to just rent it for a week, do some traveling, and then you can just walk everywhere. You don't need a car here in Playa.
Exactly. The good thing about long-term rentals is if you can negotiate a little bit the price when you are commit to a 12 months year lease.
And as far as people renting in advance, how far do you recommend people book?
Many of the owners doesn't like to take reservations so many months in advance because they are looking for a long-term rental. If we commit to like 8 months further, and probably where the owner is going to lose another prospect that want to rent it for 1 year, just because we have already take reservations for so many months in advance.
So basically, contrary to popular belief, you know, most people want to book their vacation way in advance and have it all set. But what you're saying is a lot of apartments are available very quickly because they come available, and it's actually better maybe a month or 2 in advance to start looking for a rental.
Exactly, because the inventory in rentals is moving so fast. So I don't think it's necessary to look at like way more than 6 months in advance, because probably that unit that you are looking for or that you want is going to be rented for a long term. So that's the risk.
All right, so that's a very good tip to take into consideration. Now, there are cheaper apartments. There's a wide range of apartments in Playa, and if you go online and you see prices that are really cheap, it probably means they're the other side of the highway, which means you probably will need a car to get around. And those, oftentimes you have to deal with the landlord directly because brokers don't have those. And so basically you can go onto Facebook groups and look for apartments and things, and that's perfectly fine. But I will say this, that it happens enough that every week in Facebook I see someone looking for a lawyer because they can't get their deposit back, or they're in a 6-month rental and the air conditioner broke 2 months in. What do? How do they get the landlord to fix it? And problems. And there's also scams. There's people that will go online or DM you and say, hey, I have this apartment. You know, if you come really quickly or deposit, you can have it. It's not even real, and people lose their deposits. So just be aware that there are some rental scams. It's really good to deal with the agency or in person. Never send money ahead if you haven't seen the place, unless you're dealing with a reputable agency. So that's just a few tips for you, so you can avoid some of the problems. But that's also why agencies are so good, to just deal with someone, because they take the hassle out of it. Now, contracts, rental contracts. You and your business partner have really good contracts that
Yes.
protect the owner and also
Both sides.
Both sides.
Yes, always.
And of course, 100% of your clients have always gotten their deposit back.
Yes. Yes.
So it's not a
absolutely.
problem.
Yes.
And there are a lot of different rental markets in Playa del Carmen. There's 1 week to 2 weeks, which you would go on Airbnb and you rent a place and you do that. Then there's vacation rentals, which are a little bit longer, maybe a month or a couple weeks. Then you go to a vacation rental. And then there's longer term rentals. And then there's the full long-term rental. One tip for you, real estate agents don't do rentals. You have to go to a rental agency. So that's something people make a mistake with. But that's just a little bit more about the rental market in Playa del Carmen. This is our third unit that we're looking at today. Can you tell us about the unit that's in this building?
Yes, this is a large studio and is located in this new and modern building on 26th Street between 5th Avenue and 10th Avenue. The location is great and also it has a very luxury amenities as the rooftop with an amazing view of the ocean, and also a co-working area and a gym and security 24 hours.
Also, this building has washer and dryer facilities, not in the apartment, but actually for free for people that are staying here.
Exactly.
There's a gym. We're in the co-working space right now, and of course the rooftop. And this area, this is the most urban apartment, the most central of the downtown that we've shown you today.
Yes.
So in this neighborhood, what do you like?
Oh, well, you have the stadium, which has a lot of sports and a lot of events. If you want to dance salsa, that's the perfect place to go.
And
also,
the free workout gym there, like the CrossFit gym, is really cool.
Exactly, yes. And I like the vibes because a lot of people go there and do the exercise, and there are a lot of groups and communities. I mean, if you are into the sport, that's gonna be your place to be every day. And it's a public place, it doesn't cost anything to go. Also, Chedraui Selecto is just 2 blocks away, and there are many other locals, restaurants.
Green and Fit is a great restaurant. You get your fresh made salads. So if you want to have a healthy lifestyle while you're here, you have a lot of activities.
Exactly.
But if you also just want to go to the beach, it's right there.
Exactly, just right there. And Fifth Avenue just is half block away of this building. So you have everything.
Yeah, so this is a great place if you just want to be in the heart of Playa, not have to rent a car or anything. You can just be here.
But also, if you rent a car, you have a space here because we offer also parking space for you.
That's a very good thing because parking is a prime thing here
in downtown.
yeah.
Yes.
Now, you are also taking on other apartments if there's owners that have apartments in the downtown area.
Yes.
That if you want to have a listing person, or if you are looking for an apartment that is 6 months to a year, maybe a little shorter, you can check with Laura. She's an excellent person. Her information or contact is in our article, which is in the description below, and also the first pinned comment. Her email is there, so you can email her. Now, what things do you like to get from clients when they email you, so you can help them find a place?
Yes, as much information as possible, as the how long are you gonna be here, when is your moving day, if you have pets, how many people in your party, if you're looking for something specific, like many people ask me for a balcony, or a big fridge, or maybe a conventional oven, or sometimes they ask a dishwasher. I cannot promise many things about with dishwasher because in Mexico we don't use it, but there are some condos that they offer dishwashers, so we can look at that. Or any special request that you wanted, just please provide that information, and remember, if you give us more information, it's better. So we can have a sense of what you are looking for.
And as far as prices of apartments that you handle, the price ranges are from what to what?
Well, we have $1,000 for a studio, and maybe a penthouse with 3 bedrooms and private jacuzzis, and for $5,000, $5,500 is more or less.
In one of the best areas of Playa. So that's
Legendary.
the extreme high end, but there is a range. If you do have questions about renting in Playa, you can put them below or in the article. I personally get back to every question that we get. And if you would like more videos, because it's the second video we've done about renting in Playa del Carmen, let us know your ideas. And of course, we'll talk to some experts. Maybe we'll talk to Laura again. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you online.
I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.